You ever feel so angry, so done that your mind just switches? That's what happened the night of my graduation. I sat there on the curb, diploma in one hand, a soda from the vending machine in the other, watching the school lights flicker off one by one. My parents weren't coming. They were at Ethan's art show, smiling, clapping, praising their little genius while I sat forgotten. And then he texted me, from my dad's phone. "They're with me now." That's when I snapped. No more begging for attention. No more proving myself. They made their choice and now I was going to make mine. But I wasn't going to lash out. That's what they'd expect. The problem child finally exploding. No, I'd do something better. I'd make them think everything was fine, while I took everything from them piece by piece. The next morning I acted normal. Quiet, polite, even helpful. I offered to mow the lawn before Dad could ask. Did the dishes without being told. I even complimented Ethan's latest crayon scribble like it was a masterpiece. They bought it. They were so used to me being the difficult one, that my sudden cooperation made them think I'd grown up. "See," Mom said. "Maybe living with Ethan's goodness is finally changing you." I nearly laughed in her face. That week I started gathering intel. I knew Ethan had secrets, he was way too calculated not to. So I waited. I followed him. I watched. And sure enough, one day after school I caught him sneaking into the garage. I hid behind the old tool cabinet and listened. He was on the phone with someone. I couldn't hear the voice on the other end, but I heard what he said. "Yeah, they still think I'm some kind of miracle kid. Idiots. Once I'm 18, I'm out of here, with the savings. Don't worry, they'll sign it over. They always do what I say." The savings? What savings? I didn't even know we had one. Later that night I went digging. And yep, it was real. In Dad's desk drawer was a manila envelope labeled College Fund, Ethan. I opened it. Inside was a bank statement and a printed legal document. A custodial savings account, $10,000. Only Ethan's name was on it. Not mine. There was nothing like that for me. Not even a note. I didn't cry. Not this time. I just stared at the paper. And then I smiled. If Ethan wanted to play games, I'd play too. Only better. I started small. Every time Ethan did something shady, I made sure to document it. Phone calls, lies, sneaking out. I even installed a cheap motion sensor cam in the garage. 2 weeks later, I caught him stealing from Mom's purse. Clear as day. Zoomed in. Time-stamped. But did I tell anyone? No. I saved it. Archived it. Because I knew something bigger was coming. Then came the perfect opportunity. Ethan had been bragging to his friends on FaceTime, loud enough for me to hear from the hallway, about how he was gonna fake a scholarship essay and get money for a trip he didn't even want to take. He literally said, "I'll just say it's about trauma. That always works." That was my trigger. He was faking trauma. Using it. Milking it. While I lived every day being told I wasn't enough because he had suffered more. I recorded the whole call. Now I had 2 pieces of evidence. And it was time for phase 1. Set the first trap. So I printed stills from the video of him stealing and left them on Mom's dresser, with no note. Just the pictures. I waited. That evening Mom was quiet. I could tell something was off. Then I heard the yelling. Dad was confronting Ethan. He denied it, of course. "I was framed," he cried. "Josh probably set me up." Classic. And for once they weren't sure who to believe. They were hesitating. I wasn't just the scapegoat anymore. I was the ghost behind the curtain.